Let's get into these Reddit comments, shall we? A grown-ass man laughing at a dying woman locked into her mom's house, lock and key. These are insights directly into your soul. If anyone isn't getting laid, it's Peter. The problem is, he's so good at getting people to feel sorry for him that people forget what all he's done. That's the only thing that makes sense as to why he hasn't been stopped yet. It's so bad that even snarkers get backlash for speaking up about him. It's bizarre to say the least. Absolutely. Can you imagine if someone came at him for his issues the way he does others? Meanwhile, his minions continue to encourage his behavior. No excuse for that. You know, if someone said, even 1/10 of the shit Peter slings at others, his minions would be out for blood. It's downright scary, the power this man has over people. Eugenia Cooney breaks my heart. I fear for her life anyway. And when someone like Peter talks that way, it could be the end of her. I didn't see the video, but I've reported him in the past for similar things, and YouTube does nothing. He reminds me of a child who likes to pull the wings off of flies. He's already killed 3 animals and an innocent man. Yeah, YouTube doesn't care, unfortunately. The little life scene of her is just heartbreaking. I fear for her if she should come across his video. His drama video today was probably one of the most uncalled for and mean-spirited videos I've seen from him in a long time. After he went off about JS not getting laid, he said that Eugenia Cooney isn't either. He disgustingly started making fun of her, saying that the only action she is getting is from her stuffed animals. He continued to repeat that she's not doing anybody and started dragging her that she's 34 and doesn't ever leave her house. He repeated again another 5 times that noone is doing Eugenia Cooney. The things he said about her were uncalled for. I don't follow her or JS, but she hasn't done anything to him or to anyone to deserve his wrath. If that wasn't bad enough, he then randomly started cruelly cackling how freaked out and weirdly it would be if he saw her at the grocery store and started saying how he wondered if she had her 1 box of Little Debbie cakes. Do not tell me that he didn't know exactly what he was doing and saying with those remarks. That's pretty damn abhorrent. I can't believe this man was a social worker. Thank God he no longer has access to patients or vulnerable people. He does enough damage as it is with his shit-talking gossip channel that he happily and proudly admits to being. My jaw actually dropped reading that. Wow, what a disgusting vile piece of garbage he is. Eugenia did nothing to deserve those vile attacks from him, and honestly, that video should be reported. I hope she doesn't come across his video because that is vile. It could be damaging to her. Who is he to talk shit about Eugenia anyway? God knows he's aging like milk compared to how he looked when him and Alex got married. He's been problematic for years, apparently before we ever even knew who he was. He's always saying how cute his outfit was, like, dude, nobody but you thinks anything you wear is cute, Peter. He seriously has no new insights to add to any situation. He loves to talk about other people's sex lives, and in my experience, the ones talking about it the most are getting the least. Yes, you Petey. He's vile. Yep. He's big mad. Alex isn't giving him any, so he's rage picking on others. He's 52 and never leaves his house too. His fixation on other people's sex lives is bizarre and juvenile. If either person gave him the time of day, his tune would change so fast. I don't believe EC should be platformed. She has serious MH issues that need to be addressed for her own safety and well-being. But that aside, nobody should ever mock her or her life when it's so evident that she's suffering. That's absolutely vile behavior. I haven't watched a PM video for months and months because he was just getting meaner and meaner. The bitterness was exhausting to listen to. Sounds like he's only gotten worse as time's gone on. What a bullyish behavior. Why aren't people reporting his account for bullying and harassment? I've not watched, but if you rally the troops to mass, report him. I'll join in. I want him off the platform so bad. It's the only way he will learn. I'm 9 minutes in to the new drama video, and Thrushmouth is going on about Jeffreestar's sex life. So gross with the big white tongue thrashing around. He actually criticized Jeffrey because he said he was writing a book last year and he never did. That's rich coming from someone who never follows through on anything in their entire life. He's so bitter. He's filled with jealousy over JS. He's raging about him. What is that gross white mouth about? Smoking carbs and not using a tongue scraper. Lolo, that is so vile and preventable. I just can't understand how he doesn't correct that, especially with the way he poses for his thumbnails with that mouth wide open. Just yuck. Has anyone paid any attention to JS since like 2019? Who is viewing these videos about old creators who haven't been relevant in any real way in forever? JS made a fortune and basically thrived off of drama. The big beauty community of that timeline is long dead, and it's just been over for years. Is old Pete just rehashing from times or yore? How jealous he must be to still be banging on about a multi-millionaire who I'm sure gives zero thoughts to Mr. Rundown Condo shouting into the winds from his tiny front stoop. Mass reporting, as a Redditor said, needs to be done. Peter has no right to be on this platform. Eugene is a sick woman, and I feel so bad for her. She's 30 years old, and a man is his 50s is talking about her sex life? Now who can remember that YouTuber from days gone by calling Peter a perv? Yeah, he is. You can tell how vile he is. Oh, and I can only imagine what sobbing video he's going to cook up this month for the anniversary that's coming up of the car accident that he himself alone caused. Unreal, truly disgusting by this pose. Guys, leave your comments down below.
You look like a normal person, but actually you are the angel of death.